I want to build a huge redstone farm. You see, in my last Legacy episode, I built the entrance and the lobby of my base. I pranked Ulraf, and I'm going to show you his reaction later on the video. I also built an underwater amethyst farm, but that farm involved 0 redstone. No redstone at all. The build I'm going to be tackling today is a highly technical redstone machine, and I can't wait to get started. But before we do, there is one more thing we need to take care of. In between episodes, we have been working on creative on my streams, designing the interior of this area of my base. As I showed you on the last episode, these rooms are mostly empty now. And also, if you go up the elevator, there are some empty areas over there. I really can't wait to show you guys what we designed, but we still need to go and do some resource gathering. So while I go and get that done, allow me to show you the clip of a meeting I had with Thomas regarding the farm I'm going to build today. Ah! Thomas!
Hello.
How you doing, man? You surprised me. I didn't know you were right here.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no, I was just sorting some stuff over here. But let's go over here to the top.
It looks like he's talking, yeah, but I cannot hear him.
You cannot... Wait, okay, it's me.
Okay, Bruno says wait. Okay.
So I messed with my proximity settings until I got it. I think I got it!
Yeah, there we go.
You know something that's weird? Like, I didn't realize I was muted when we were down there, okay? You answered a couple of my questions, so I didn't immediately, like somehow, I didn't immediately know I was muted. With that solved, we got down to business.
We are here talking about a little bit of gold farm business.
Yes, I want to build a gold farm. You know what's good to have really close by to a gold farm, Thomas?
A tree farm for apples, so you can make the golden apples.
A bartering setup, Thomas, so we can take all that gold.
Bartering setup.
Yeah. And turn it all into useful stuff. What do you think?
That sounds like an amazing idea.
Yes. So let's do this. I'm going to go around the nether, look for a nice place to build it. And then I'll let you know, and you build the bartering farm underneath it. What do you think?
I think that sounds amazing.
Amazing. Okay, we got a plan, Thomas.
Do you need some ice, by the way?
I'm gonna need ice. Wait, are you building an ice farm?
Yes.
Oh, that is very nice. A nice farm.
Oh no.
I'm still sorry about that joke. But yes, we are building a gold farm. I can't wait to get that done. But first, as I promised, I got all the materials I need for decorating these rooms over here. I really can't wait to show you guys what we designed live on stream. We are gonna have a cafeteria over here, and over this side we'll have a planning room. I thought it would be nice to have an area where I could meet with our legates and plan our projects together. But as the saying goes, show and don't tell. So without further ado, let's get to it. We are back, and take a look at this room. We built the entirety of the meeting room, and I think that now it's looking amazing. Let's go through the details. Over here near the entrance we have a small office space with a water cooler and some glasses that we made with pickles. I also placed a couple paintings just for basic decoration. Then we have the chalkboard. This is gonna help us with the planning of our projects. We can hang out signs over here and write all kinds of different stuff. I also put lights underneath, hidden under those stairs, and up there, hidden behind the slabs. Then over here, we have a small library built with bookcases, some loom blocks. I also placed this enchantment station as a small detail. I think it looks cool. But let's keep on moving. We have this amazing table that is also an aquarium and has 3 tropical fishes inside. I decorated using some blackstone stairs and some gilded blackstone, dark oak trapdoors, glass, and of course quartz stairs. Over here on this corner, we have a small mapping area. We have a shulker in which I'm going to be putting some pieces of paper and some empty maps, some crafting tables behind, some libraries for decoration, a cartography table. And behind here, we have a chilling area. You see, this is a modern workspace. So if we are planning a build or planning a project and we feel stuck, we can come over here, chill, and listen to some music in our brand new jukebox. As you can see, we have tons of empty item frames yet. They are going to get filled as I get the music disc. But enough of the planning room. Now we have to take care of this room over here. This is the cafeteria, and I have tons of stuff planned for it, so let's get right to it. We are back and take a look at this. The cafeteria is finally complete. We added seats and tables using smooth red sandstone stairs and cyan carpets with end rods underneath. We also decorated the bottom of the wall using warp wood and put a little painting over here. We put some more tables on this corner, and over on this side we have the counter. This is where Balmar Villager will work. It's looking a little bit empty now, even though we have the warp mushroom on a pot and that painting that I think looks great. We use a trick where we put light sources behind it, so we are lining up this area and it doesn't show. And we also have, of course, cyan glass and orange. Over here we have a little trick. These carpets hide honey blocks underneath, as you can see. This is so when we move the villager over here, it won't be able to escape. Let me get out. We use a little bit of dark prismarine and chisel quartz, and over here one more table. Oh, and also, one of my favorite details of this room, the floor. I am absolutely happy with how this turned out. We use smooth sandstone slabs and stripped warp stems in combination with some of the orange glazed terracotta, which happen to have the exact same colors we choose for the room. And I think this rag really ties the room together. We are not done over here though. There is one more part of this build that we still got to decorate. If we go up this elevator, you'll see that we have an empty area over here. We already planned what to decorate this with, so let's get right to it. We are back and take a look at this. We built a little cozy room over here with some furniture around and some details that we took from the rooms at the bottom. And this is a vending machine. It does not actually sell anything. You just come over here, step on it, and you get a little bit of XP. I think it would be nice to have something functional over here. And that's it. Not much else to say about this room. I just wanted to fill the space. Over here on this side though, I still have an empty room. I really didn't want to repeat the same thing I did back there. So I wanted to ask you, do you guys have any idea of what I could build in here? Drop your suggestions down in the comment section. I'm going to pick one of your comments and build exactly what you said. But enough about interior decoration. It's time to get started on the build we're going to be tackling today. Before we get started though, there is one more thing I want to show you, and it's this. The Nether Portals here at my base. These portals took me quite a while to set up because I did something special with them. As you may have noticed, this one has an arrow pointing upwards. That is because this portal takes us directly to the Nether roof. As you can see, it's pretty barren over here. There's not much around. So let's get back in. And this one over here takes us to the bottom of the Nether. These two are so close that I took some precise calculations to set them up so they didn't link with each other or with any of the portals in the area. But enough talk, it's time to go to the bottom of the Nether because that's where we are going to build. Uh-oh, we got a visitor. Okay, this actually reminded me to wear my gold helmet. Here we go. And here we are. I've already been scouting the Nether and found the perfect spot for building this gold farm, so let's get over there. This is the spot. As you can see, there is not much around, and that is actually a good thing for a gold farm because we'll have to do little spawn proofing. But I am not a crazy guy. I'm not going to build this under the roof. We'll find a spot. There we go. And here we are. Now, I've been doing some calculations and turns out the perfect spot for building this gold farm is right here. On this shulkers right here, I have all the materials I'll need for building the first part of this farm. This is gonna be quite a grind, so let's get right to it. We are back and take a look at this. We built 19 layers of magma all the way from the top to the bottom, and we also made the inner part of the farm. This allows for the zombie pigmen to fall down and right over here on the killing chamber where we can dispose of them with a sword. But this is not all of it. We now had to build the storage system that will collect the items and sort them because these guys drop all kinds of different stuff and some of them we don't want. So let's get right to it. We are back, and the gold farm is finally complete. Well, actually, there's still a couple things we need to take care of. By the way, you may have noticed these guys are awfully quiet. That is, of course, because I turned the hostile creature sounds all the way down. Check this out. We can't have that. Alright, to get this farm working, we need to get down here and install a couple hopper minecarts. This farm is a design by Nebmom, and it's so powerful that it requires 7 hopper minecarts installed at very precise locations in order to process all the drops that it produces. I'm not gonna lie, it took me 3 or 4 tries to get it right, but now it's completely done. All the minecarts are in their proper positions, perfectly aligned, as all things should be. As a precautionary measure, I'm going to place glass over here, so nobody pushes them, and also maybe over here. Or maybe, you know what? Nobody's gonna ever get in here. This will never move. Ah! This fall was actually calculated because the next part we need to take care of is these sorters over here. On 2 of these filters we'll put golden ingots and we'll fill the rest with gold nuggets. And of course we need to remember to put our appropriately named filter item. And with all the filters in place, it's time to take this farm for a test run. Let's stand over here. I'll equip my Smite 5 sword. Sit over here. Maybe, just maybe. There we go. Just to hear the cries of suffering. Alright, Bruno, let's do this. All dead. Look at all the XP, man. Yes, this is not just a gold farm. It's also an amazing source of XP. Alright, that's enough. Let's get down here. The raids are still not crazy because we haven't done any spawn proofing underneath. We picked a very good location for a gold farm, but there is still spots where mobs can spawn. But we'll take care of that later. Now I want to take a break from the nether and get back to the base. But it's time to show you the panda's reaction to the prank. Ulraf, you don't know what just happened.
What happened?
I was looking at you from up here. What did you use my anvil for?
What? Why are you immediately angry? I didn't even break
What are you?
Why
Because
are
the
you
last time you were here, Ulraf, you renamed all my shulkers from my ender chest, man.
Well, what are you working on today?
I'm gonna be working on the gold farm I started building on my last stream, Ulraf, because I heard you need gold. Maybe it's a little bit too late now.
It's a bit too late, yes. Do you have like a lot of gold already, or is it?
You need gold. Come over here. Wait, let's go inside. What are you doing on my roof, Ulraf? Come over here.
I don't.
Let me see, because I went Bastion raiding not so long ago. And I think I brought back some stuff you'd be interested in.
I have a bunch of gold in here.
Oh, then you don't want, let's say, 24 gold blocks. This is not good.
Oh, blocks is amazing. I don't need to cook them. That's
okay.
You know how lazy a panda is.
11 gold ingots.
Amazing.
I'm gonna take this box before you rename it. Let me see, what else? I have something you may be interested in.
Really?
I don't know. Do you like this?
Oh my god. Yes. How much do you have?
Here, I'll
right.
give you 1. I'll give you 1. That's okay. 1. No, I'll give you.
That's exactly what
6.
I'm missing. No.
I'll give you 6 for 1 respawn anchor.
6 is exactly what you gave me. 7.
They want more?
That's 1 respawn anchor and disappointment. Did you see? I fixed your sign.
You what?
Your sign that you left at my tent.
Oh,
you forgot something.
You changed it.
I fixed it. What do you mean?
Okay, let's go and see it. Yep, he did it. He changed the sign.
Oh, there you are.
What did you do with the sign?
What do you mean? You forgot to put your name on it.
No, that's not what I meant. You were admitting, Ulraf.
What do you mean?
What I meant by... Oh, you ruined everything. Yeah, what I meant by this, Ulraf.
No, I don't... You wanted to say you ate rabbit. It's fine. I don't know why you feel like you need to tell everyone you ate rabbit.
No. Here's what I wanted to... You know what I'm... You know, you're not... I'm not gonna fall into your panda tricks, Ulraf.
I have no idea.
You were admitting here that you ate a rabbit. And what happened? Okay,
Wait,
I have frost.
What happened here? Oh,
I have frost, yeah. It's my boots. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. And you were crying tears of regret, Ulraf. Tears of regret. Look, I'm bathing in your tears now. Wait. It feels amazing.
But I've never... What do you mean? I've never eaten rabbits. Hashtag Ulraf ate bamboo, obviously. So
guys in chat right now, hashtag Ulraf ate rabbit. Okay, let's have people decide now what happened. I want to measure the current state because here's the thing, Ulraf.
Oh my god.
At the beginning of the season, many people believed you, Ulraf. Many people believed you. Yeah. Right? But as soon as I started exposing you, Ulraf, and exposing a proof of the fact that you ate a rabbit, people started turning their opinion, Ulraf.
Come here.
Yes.
You stand here, right?
Yes.
And you have your best item in the game.
Yes.
So you stand here and you look at this sign that tells you rabbit.
Yes.
And you look at this beautiful, supported and not floating, purple and decorated sign saying 8 bamboo. Which one are you gonna believe, Bruno?
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to shame me. You're trying to convince everyone using that sign over there, making it look beautiful, right? You're trying to deceive everyone with form and shape.
The sign wasn't for anyone other than you, Bruno. That's all it was.
Ulraf, if you made that sign just for me, you wouldn't have made it the size of a mountain all the way over there. If you wanted it to be just seen by me, you could have posted like you did, like the sign, the small sign that is over there. I remember that.
I love that sign. In case you missed it, I love that.
But enough of the panda. It's time to get to work. Take a look at this. All the resources for the build we have to do, all in here. This was a huge grind. And now there's only one thing that's worrying me. That's that they don't fit over here in my ender chest. I guess I'm going to take some of them and put the ones that fit, or maybe the most valuable. I know the trip to the gold farm is relatively safe, but yeah, you better be careful anyways. Let's go to the roof portal. And here we are. Oh, somebody left some stuff. I think people have been using this farm. I also have to remove all these leaves from when I was aging the copper over here. So give me just 1 second. The nether roof was the perfect place to oxidize a huge amount of copper I need for this build. Alright, the leaves have been taken care of. The area is clean and we are ready for starting the build. I think I'm going to set a little shulker wall over here. I think this will do. Added some signs for clarification. I was thinking about tons of stuff I could say about this farm, but as the saying goes again, show don't tell, let's get right to it. We are back and take a look at this. We built the base of the exterior of the gold farm. We have the pillars made up of oxidized copper, sea lanterns, dark prismarine, and lime stained glass. And for the walls, we use a gradient going from black concrete to concrete powder, polished black stone, smooth basalt, deep slate, and tuff. And we also sprinkled it with some of the gold ores. We got gilded blackstone for the darker part, and then deep slate gold for the lighter part. And on the inside, we put some shroom lights and some orange stained glass. It kind of looks like it's something powerful inside. If we keep going along the back, we'll have this part over here. I wanted to do something different back here, and I think this looks pretty nice. But we are not done yet. We still have to do the top part of the farm. And also I have something planned for the inside down here. No time to talk though, let's keep on building. We are back, and the exterior of the gold farm is finally complete. Take a look at this build. I feel like there are so many details I want to talk about. But first, allow me to do this. Don't tell me this does not look amazing. I'm sorry, I'm completely in love with how this build turned out. Alright, let's go through the details one by one. I wanted to go for a reactor feel, and that is why it looks so industrial. As I showed you earlier, I used a gradient for the bottom part, but also I extended it through the top part. We go from black concrete to black concrete powder, to polished black stone, smooth basalt, then deep slate, tough, cobblestone, light gray wool, and finally smooth stone. This gradient is more visible on this side, and as you may have noticed, I sprinkled some more gold on the top, but because that part of the gradient was clearer, I used some regular gold ore. I think it fits perfectly. The other part I wanted to show you is the back. I wanted to include something visually interesting. I was really tough settling on what to do over here. Going back to the front, we have the storage area. Let's land over here. First, I want to point your attention down to this fog effect. I add orange and yellow stained glass and also a little bit of lava to make it look more alive. I really like how it gives depth to the build even when standing over here. If you look up, you have this front part. Let's take a closer look. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it really fits the rest of the build. I thought it would be nice to use more stairs over here to add detail. Wait, that one's wrong. Let me fix it. Alright, much better. Let's go back down. I added a couple elevators to each side. And there is a little detail I wanted to point out over here. Some members of my community pointed out that if you put carpet on top of powdered snow, you don't take fall damage and you do not fall through. So I thought that would be ideal for the nether where you can't use water. This is the way down and this over here is the way up. This is called a minecart elevator and you go up by left clicking on each minecart until you make it to the top. You press shift. And here we are. And this brought us to the top. As you can see, the farm is currently working. We have this toggle over here that turns it from looting mode to AFK. Press this button. There we go. And the piglins will stop dying. But let's focus our attention on the build. I added 3 arms to give it an illusion of support. I wanted them to look sturdy, but keeping some curves. How do you want them to just look like pillars? The arms themselves are being supported by this ring over here that connects them together at the bottom. And there is one point I want to tell you guys about, and that is the spawn proofing. Many things can spawn in the nether, and it's not that easy to prevent that. Apart from lights to prevent more zombie piglins from spawning outside the farm, I had to incorporate carpets, slabs, and trapdoors to prevent ghasts and magma cubes from spawning. I took quite some work to do this, but the area is 100% spawn proof. Not just over here, but also on those platforms down there. And the last part I want to show you is the spawning platforms. We surrounded them with tinted glass, which allowed us to add some lights to the exterior. And also I used some smooth quartz to make it stand out and provide some framing. Let's get back down. I am absolutely happy with how this build turned out, but it was quite a challenge from the building perspective. I understand now why not so many people build over here on the nether. Oh, and also you can look down and see the moving parts of the farm from up here. I think that sometimes showing the redstone instead of hiding it is more interesting. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this build. I really want to hear your opinions. As I said, it was my first time doing a gradient, and also this is a style that I don't even know if it has a name. What kind of style do you think this build is? Leave your answers down below in the comment section. I am going to go and take a break because this episode was full on grinding. We built stuff at our base, we built the gold farm, and we had very productive meetings. I think this is a good point as I need to wrap up. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. My name is Bruno, this was Legacy SMP, and I am out. Goodbye.